Okay, let's move on to effects, and let's talk about some basics about effects. So I'm talking about the audio effects tab here in our browser. Now in Live 11, this looks a lot different than it looked in previous versions of Live. So now our effects are all organized. There are a few new ones, but the main thing that looks different is that we have them all in folders. In the past, you just saw a long list of all your effects. So those are all still here. So they're sorted by drive, dynamics, EQ, modulators, performance, pitch, time and space, and utilities. So if you are on an older version of Live, you might say, wow, this looks hugely different. And it does, but it's just because everything's categorized into a folder. As far as I know, you can't change these folders. This is just how Live 11 does it. But I kind of like how they have sorted things here. Apparently, I heard that this was a bit controversial um, when they put how they chose these categories, because some things can do multiple things. You could argue that an EQ is can be does influence dynamics and things like that. So, unlike instruments, when we put audio effects on a track, we are we can put as many as we want on a track. With an instrument, you can only have one unless you're using an instrument rack. With audio effects, you can have as many as you want. You can also, though, have an audio effects rack. So, what would the difference between having just a bunch of audio effects and using an audio effects rack to have a bunch of effects be? Hold on to that. We'll get detail about audio effects and audio effects racks soon. Um, in part 5 of this class, I believe, we're going to go through the details of every single audio effect, how to use it, and what it does. So just hold on for that. But for now, let's just apply some effects and get a basic workflow going. So let's go to a new video for that.